I am Jonathan Stan, one of the owners of Pacific Standard in Brooklyn, New York. We opened up about 8.5 years ago. When we started here, there was pretty much nothing else in the neighborhood. Since then, the neighborhood has changed quite a bit. There's been a lot of different bars and restaurants have opened around, but we've stuck around and we've been going strong ever since. It definitely helps in getting the word out, to people who haven't tried it before, especially to people who are not from very close by. We're pretty well known in Brooklyn and also in the wider New York area, but it helps us bring in lots of people who say travel to New York or travel to the area often. And so they'll come back here because they know it's a place where they can get a good drink, get a bite to eat. It's casual, it's relaxed. You don't have to go through a big production out of it. And I think we get a lot of people who enjoy that. One of the biggest things that we use is, as far as using the analytics for purposes of training the staff, is when we get comments, the different ratings of the different things like cleanliness or service, things like that. If we see like a dip in, say, something like cleanliness, we make sure to get on them to make the place appear cleaner, and that definitely helps. Yes, well, it's especially well, we can see it from the data that we see that the number of repeat customers keeps going up, and that's really important to us because we see a lot of places around here that open and then they fail pretty quickly because they don't have that loyalty. They have people try it out and then move on to the next new thing. And that's not what we're about. We're in this for for the long haul and getting people and keeping them coming back. One of the biggest things in regards of making a decision based on feedback from comments would be with our food. It's something that we've started and we've changed recently, and it's great to have that instantaneous feedback. As far as when we put a new food item on, I can go up to someone in person and ask them, hey, how does that taste? Do you like it? And they'll usually say, yeah, sure, no matter what, even if they don't like it. But if I see someone who went through the time to go online and put a comment and say like, oh, I really, really love this particular thing, then I know that's something that's really something that's doing well, and we should move towards doing something more like that. And I think that's one of the most valuable things about the comment system. So the biggest reasons that we chose Rewards Network is that we don't do a lot of advertising just in general. We don't feel like it's an efficient use of funds to put print ads or things like that out there to the general public. But with Rewards Network, it's very targeted. It's our name is getting out there to people who are actively looking for a place to go and get a drink and a bite to eat in the neighborhood, and that's a much more efficient use of our money, rather than especially in somewhere like New York City. If you just put an ad out there, you spend your money on just traditional advertising, it's just going to get lost in all the noise, and it's really you're just wasting your money.